Friends, welcome back to part 2 of the video 5 things truly inspired people do that you can copy. Please consider subscribing so that I can continue empowering you on your personal growth journey. And back to the video. I want to tell you the third story, and it's about a clerk, and this is courtesy of Inspirational Stories. A clerk was coming out of an office. He glanced at the Emperor's palace with its shining domes and thought, what a shame that I wasn't born into the royal family. Life would have been so easy then. The clerk went into the direction of the town centre, where the rhythmic banging of the hammers and loud shouts were heard. The workers were building a new building right in the middle of the square. One of them saw the clerk with his papers and thought, why didn't I go to study like my father told me? Now I would be doing easy jobs, writing text the whole day, and life would be so easy then. At that time, the emperor came to the great window in his palace and glanced into the square. He saw the workers, clerks, salesmen, builders, children and adults, and thought how it must be good to be in the fresh air all day, doing physical work or working for someone else, or just being a street vagrant, not thinking at all about politics and other difficult questions. What a simple life these people have, he whispered. What is the moral of this story? You see, inspired people remain inspired in whatever situation they find themselves in. Like the workers, the clerk, salesmen, the buyers, the children and adults. Inspired people might be living a simple life, but it does not take away from their simple creative inspiration. And you can copy this idea because the value of something is whatever you actually place upon it. True value is being able to throw the starfish back into the sea and not to worry about the politics. The fourth story I want to share with you is about a married couple. Two families lived nearby. One family had constant quarrels and the other one lived quietly and friendly. One day, feeling jealous about the nice atmosphere flourishing in the neighbouring family, wife told her husband, go to the neighbours and look what they are doing for such well-being. The husband came, hid and started watching. He saw a woman who was wiping the floor in the room. Suddenly, something distracted her and she ran to the kitchen. At that time, her husband rushed into the room. He did not notice the bucket of water and accidentally kicked it, so the water overflowed. When the wife came back to the kitchen, she said to him, I'm sorry, honey. It's my fault because I didn't remove the bucket from the pass. No, I'm sorry, honey. It's my fault because I did not notice it. The man returned home, where his wife asked him, did you understand the reason for their well-being? Yes, I guess I did. You see, we always seek to be right, while each of them take the blame on himself. Ask yourself, which family are you in? Are you finding it difficult to find inspiration to calm the storm in your life? If yes, what is causing your stress? Did you know that the most common causes of stress, which can directly impact your feeling of inspiration, includes irritability, frustration and moodiness? When life gets you down, it's easy to pick yourself apart. I know it is. Most of us have been there. You may be at that point in your life right at this moment. And you could be picking your family apart. Not just yourself, but your family as well, without even realizing it. What is causing you to feel stress? Pause for a minute and copy this idea. Accept the fact that you are feeling down, you are stressed, you are worried, you might even be angry. Then rationalize your thoughts. Would most people in your situation feel the way that you do? By doing this, it's a way to stop judging and blaming yourself. After you have paused, accept if you are wrong. And even if you are not wrong, consider what you can do to let go of the storm in your life, whatever is upsetting you, and take a deep breath. And this is when I'm going to remind you about the story of the wolf and the starfish. Imagine throwing those starfish back into the sea, feeding the good wolf. Flip that switch in your brain that will allow you to feed the good wolf. Then think of something that makes you happy. And if you copy this idea, you'll appreciate that it's never too late to be what you might have been. The fifth story I want to share with you is about there was a boy. That's the only thing I'm going to share with you now. there was a boy. There was a boy whose family were very wealthy. One day the family took him on a trip to the country where he aimed to show the boy how poor people lived. So they arrived at this farm. There was a very poor family, as he considered, and they spent several days there. On their return, the father asked the son, how did he see the trip? Oh, it was great, Dad, the boy replied. Did you notice the poor people who lived there? Yes, I did, said the boy. The father asked the son to tell him more details about the impression of the trip. Well, we have only one dog and they have 4 of them. In our garden there is one pool, whereas they have a river with no end. We have expensive lanterns, but they have the stars above their heads at night. We have a patio and they have the whole horizon. We have only a small piece of land, while they have endless fields. We buy food, but they grow it. We have a high fence for protection of our property, and they don't need it as their friends protect them. The father was stunned. He could not say a word. Then the boy added, Thank you, Dad, for letting me know how poor we are. What is the moral of this story? This story shows that true wealth, as well as happiness, is not measured by material things, but love, friendship, and freedom are far more valuable. You see, truly inspired people see life as the boy sees life. They understand and view life differently from most other people. They enjoy mental, personal freedom to see the value in simple things that we take for granted. How do you do this? Well, remember to feed the wolf. Remember the starfish. Copy these ideas and be inspired. So there you have it, friends. That is the 5 things that you can do, that inspired people do, that you can copy. You can copy these ideas and implement it into your life. Make sure that you're not concentrating on the definition of insanity. That is doing the same thing every day and expecting a different outcome. What this video is here to do is to get you to, as I said, throw away the box. Don't even think outside the box. Fling the box away and start being inspired by the little that you have and turning it into something which is really kind of beautiful. And you can do it. Inspired people do it, so you can do it. So, my friends, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe. If you got any value out of this video at all, smash that subscribe button. You friends, videos are released every Sunday, so I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.